Good morning. Happy Sunday. Swallowing a couple things here, don't mind me. My bird. I summon thee again with my 69 cabbages. One more thing to swallow. Ah, yummy. Okay, yep, I'm just gonna continue with the emet-selch at Shadowbringers at Sunday. Here Ryanje looks awesome. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis, thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ a mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. Well, I just kind of had my bird follow me. Is it gonna follow me? Even though I'm invisible? Even under the effect of the cloak, because it doesn't feel like it. I need to talk to you again to like activate it. Okay, I don't see it. I might have to dismiss my bird. Let's see. Witchweed. Which weed is it? Played Lethal Company last night, and there's a new enemy that's like a weed. Okay. They don't mind the chocobo just walking by, they don't know I'm on it. Are these like things related to Dawn Trail coming out? I don't know what these are. EXP earned through battle is increased and reduced rates of teleportation fees are reduced. The pixies leave, disappointment writ on their faces. One second, I want to move that. I'm trying to make it so like all my status stuff is like in one place. Just like closer to the middle of the screen, because otherwise I get really confused. Although that is kind of crowded if like a lot of them show up. You know, I'll save it like that, and if it becomes a problem later, it becomes a problem. Actually, I hate that. That's in the middle of the screen. Can I make the fucking status thing smaller? What is that? Oh, that's awesome. Why was that not default? Display a single element. I can make it smaller. I think. Okay. Well, I still want it to be in like the right spot. Why would it ever not be one thing? But you know what? I can't see the status effects that I know are active. So something's wrong, right? Whatever. Whatever. I don't want to mess with that right now. Cute. Dang old moth eater. Hey, moth fungus. Fungus ain't right. Press the Q button for maximum damage. Press the E button for maximum damage. Press the R button for maximum damage. I should eat an item. I want to be well fed. And again, the status isn't there, which is somewhat concerning. Okay. Real quick. When I break it into 3 groups, it shows status info other. Normal. It's bothering me. Other. Element size. Why aren't they showing? I know they're there. What is 4 groups? Additional enhancements? Oh, I'm an idiot. I misclicked display element or whatever. Okay. Okay. We're good. Can I center align them? Is that justified to... Why are there 3 different types of left justified? Whatever. It don't matter. It don't matter. Yes. Excellent. I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? I see. Yes, I'd say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. In other good news, the new Mo village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Urianger deigns to join us. Cool. What are you? Is that a numpty? Mortals are here, lots of them. That's a numpty, isn't it? Thought you said the new Mo were men's best friends. The poor thing was besides itself with fear. Was beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If so many mortals appear at once. More excitement than we can bear. Greetings, Elderwood Eric. Tierney, it's been a while. Tierney. Please forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the new Mole. Stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the seal over Lega? It's unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our Fey cousins, the new Mole have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupted by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would be made in vain. Don't worry. We'll kill him. He's dead. But then you'll become another Light Warden. It changes nothing. Honored elder, pray believe me when I say that this man is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, he hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. He is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but he harboureth the selfsame desire to see the Sun Eaters eliminated, as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You have always done right by us, Urianger. If you placed your faith in this man, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin Eaters. Be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. You require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps? Far too much time. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this in the Umoran army. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee to simply roll over and acquiesce to our request. But even now a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou mightst fetch us the scepter while there is yet time to use it. Roll over? Fetch? I don't shake. Good boy. You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. What? Did I read that right? You know full well you speak the words of power regardless. It's unfair. Unfair, I tell you. Did he use, like, the Dune voice? In happier times it was our home to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Obert fell, however, we have been starved of men's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it's hard to just ignore an earnest entreaty. Are they like helpers? Like by nature they help? Very well, Urianger. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here the while, and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? Yeah. More whimsy music. You will offer patronage to our people too, yes? See, perhaps you can begin with Mar and Ors. They are one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Wobert. With the Knights gone, however, Mar and Ors has no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage. Help out more people. One second. Is that gonna work? It worked. Don't worry about it. There's a goose now. $1,382, 1,183, 1,184. Wait, did I already count that leaf? What? You're immortal. Huzzah, huzzah. Well met. Yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? If you answered yes, you've come to the right Numo. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for a payment of a pair of moth fungus legs. Moth fungi roam around just outside the cave. Please, please, please give their legs and your patronage to me. Okie dokie. I like these mushroom freaks. I really not like upgraded my like partner yet recently. Companion skills. I have rank 2. I can, yeah, I still can't get anything. It's a slow burn with this this dang chocobo, isn't it? I guess they intend for you to play with the guy for like a decade, right? Target sighted. Take the shot. Why interrupted? You really gotta appreciate the guys who write the music for these types of games. And like I know multiple people work on the soundtrack, but like you're gonna get like the same guy doing like the epic title theme, the full orchestra and like the Latin chanting, and then they have to write like whimsical accordion music too. And they have to both work. Get you a man that can do both. You are returned, and with the moss fungus legs, I hope. It proves of my trade, lest you wonder. Used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. I will give 2. That's how many I got. The 2 moss fungus legs, this befits the work. You have neither more nor less expected than what we can provide. There's no greater joy. You see, for there to be honor in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability. Too much means you question our integrity. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. I see. Now I must ask for a small fee for the materials. I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored if you mean to change them in the near future. However, no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here's the coin which you may pay me with when you desire to have work done. Many thanks for your patronage. The shop is open for business. And if you mean to offer your patronage to another, may I suggest is the goose yonder? Yonder goof? Judging from your equipment, 'tis plain you are no stranger to battle. I believe he is the goof with something to offer you. Ingratiation. Ingratiate myself with the beast tribe. Actually, like, I didn't even look. How bad actually was my stuff? Do I actually need to get mending done right now? No, we're good. If so many men visit at once, it's a joyous day indeed. If it pleases you, give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you can remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores they're called. You would tend to them with magics, except they leave behind a harmful ash. You have no choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now, you'll continue to be curious as to what I offer. I'm a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. Hi, Dylan. How are you? I know, it's funny, I saw the notification for you starting Elden Ring, and then 2 seconds later, I saw your redemption. You'll be watching more than talking. That's fine. I kind of expect no one to show up when I play on the weekends, which is why I don't do it much. But I'm in the mood to play the game regardless of that. For it. Have you beaten the DLC yet? It seems like people are either, a lot of people I've talked to have either beaten it or are stuck on the final boss. Is it the latter? Where are we going? There's mushrooms somewhere up there. Somewhere down here? You're on New Game Plus 4, so your boss is harder. Did you start the DLC with the same playthrough that you did initially? And you mean like the final boss is on New Game Plus 4? I think that's the issue. That's rough. That's rough. You're literally starting a new game so you can get through it not on New Game Plus. That bad. You've already removed the flame spores. How very quick you are. Did you perchance search by the western entrance as well? I'm told more have cropped up in that area. Oh, you little freak. I have to pluck one more shroom for you. As you pluck the last of the flame spores, you sense a gaze from the entrance. Minfilia was watching. Little Philly. I wasn't spying on you or anything, I just finished my task, and, I should go back and report back. She's a spy for the rebellion. Kill her immediately. I'm excited, I get a new bed today. The bed will be delivered late this afternoon. Mattress and frame. But our new pillows and sheets that are special will come later in the week, so it's gonna be like a blank mattress for a little while. We got the adjustable. Like it raises. That was like I've secured a job, I'm immediately gonna go make a purchase thing. Bed. You are returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Oh, I didn't tell you that yet? I guess you weren't there. Yeah, I got a job. Company A or B? The one I did the gauntlet with. The one I did the gauntlet with got, like, they called me back immediately and said, hey, you got the job. And I'm waiting to hear back on what Company A says. I don't think they'll be able to beat the offer, but I want to hear them out regardless. Because I feel optimistic they are going to make an offer. But I have to sign with Company B by Wednesday, so that's the deadline for them to get back to me. I have to sign by Wednesday. And I would start on the 15th. Higher salary than prior job? Yes. Yes. I'm, very happy with the salary. I don't want to say on stream, but, I'll tell you if you ask me later. Like, notably or notably? Notably. Yeah, it's good news. The only downside is I will have less time to play video games. But, well, I'm gonna still find a way to fit it in, because they're also... another upside of this company is they're pretty flexible with their work schedule, because it's, like, fully remote, and, like, everyone's kind of scattered around the world, so it's not, like, strictly... It's not strictly, like, 9 to 5, as long as you get your 8 hours in. So I think I can make it work. Like, I might still do some streaming in the morning, and then get to work, like, until noon or something. I'll figure it out. If they have tech support team, let me know. They have a lot of openings, actually, for their, other non-tech positions. And by non-tech, I mean non-coding/engineering. I'll send you some information. I don't know if it's something you're interested in, but it looks like they're hiring for a lot of other stuff. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our noses. For a little while, at least. It was maybe a tad irresponsible to go out and make a huge purchase before I've technically, like, signed with them. But, like, I don't think anything can get in the way of that unless something comes up with the background check, which I can't imagine it will. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again, it reminds me of the old days. There, every day I could carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for men's patronage. Back then the castle wasn't called Lee Gaia. Volbertites built it. They named it emet-selch. It was the last bastion in the struggle against Sin Eaters. And now they're gone, all of them. Knights and nobles are common folk alike. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you've earned. And if you desire anything else I possess, I'd be glad to offer them to you. For a fitting price, of course. The shop is open for business. Will you be offering your patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Weird Lad? Weird Lad over there. Go help out Weird Lad. I've been under the weather of late, and the chance to perform an honorable task would cheer them up. Honorable. I wish they'd at least give these guys, like, different color shirts or something. They don't have to all look exactly the same. Ring of Casting. That sounds like something that might go on my finger. Yep. 383 to 389. Aetherite tickets. Weird Lad. You would be my patron? But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink, and without it I can't make my arcane wares. With the lawless ones? They're no more like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Curs without honor they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time coveting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and by way of my service, I will make you something very special. Excuse me, Ryugo, I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, would you let me accompany you? I would learn from you, and help in what little way I can. Don't get in the way, kid. No, you're welcome to join.
Yeah, don't get in the way.
Thank you so much. The lawless ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. It took many vials of ink, and I'd be grateful if you could bring back as many as possible. This is like, this tribe is like Barney. They look like Barneys. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Where the guy is? I guess I need to. I'm unattuned to Wokedorf. Ganondorf is woke now. Let's go attune to Wokedorf. Does it stack more? No, it goes up to 59, 59. Hey, Dylan, are you going to the thing tonight? Charlene reach out to you? Yeah? Okay. These birds are peaceful. Faded, okay. What time are you getting there? Like around 6? It's like a destroyed Castletown area. 6:30? Okay, yeah. You know, I haven't been there since they moved. And even then, I only went there like once or twice when they were in the mall. Green glider. Oh, he get big. You're mostly going to chill. Yeah, me too. I'll play a little bit, but like it's almost way too expensive to play those games. I can't believe how expensive the arcade is. I might get a drink or two. Father Collard's chambers are Father Collard's chambers is. Chambers is through here. Chambers are through here. Chambers is versus chamber. Chambers are. Chambers sounds plural, but it's not, right? I peered inside, and sure enough, it was kneeling with Numo. They looked none too friendly. Bangrape were here, tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. Look at the sun, like, moving and casting a different shadow. I'll find all the ink I can and come back outside. See you shortly, Ryugo. So there has to be like an evil version of every tribe. Even for these ones, which like is very bizarre to even imagine. Yeah. Don't kill me. Am I still well fed? No. Let's eat some food. Yeah. Evil Mushroom Village. Fungamancer. Fungi-mancer. Got two of ya. Yes. Yep, we're dying if I stay here. Run away. Don't take on that many at once. We're not that powerful. The Warrior of Light can only fight so many helper gremlins. Oh my. Ink. See? The porksies are kind of cute. Can't lie. They're trying very hard to not notice me. Oh, I thought I might be able to platform up there. Wait, no, that's definitely the intention. Right. Yeah. The house hidden in the shrooms. And then she's right outside the cave. Porkseed must die. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's get out of here, Scoo! Leave me alone! Except you can die.
goodness, there you are. Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
I see you use daggers.
Thancred taught me, but I'm still a novice. The Minfilius before me battled Sin-Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens.
That's no pressure at all.
I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say that.
Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia. Once, we journeyed to Nabatha together. To the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something, or bring you to someone, or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach. What is that?
The 5G disruption signal.
The horror.
Titania.
Why? Why did you imprison us?
Because you're bad.
Such boredom. Such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair. Come and play with us.
Do I have to fucking leaning into the jump scares?
It came from the castle.
Chained together? I'm not familiar with that. Chained together.
This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Nemo.
Maybe? I'm not ruling it out. I would need to look into the game more. It looks like Knuckles Chaotix.
I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Maybe. Possibly. Maybe even probably. Probably maybe. But not certainly maybe, but probably maybe. Maybe probably. Maybe and probably. Amulet and bracelet. Amulet and bracelet. Where do amulets go? Why does the music give SpongeBob? Wow, I really wish you didn't say that because it's actually right. It's like SpongeBob at the Ren Fair. Wasn't that an episode? Didn't SpongeBob go to the Ren Fair at some point? Boots of casting. You would be surprised if that hadn't have happened. I think most scenarios, if we can think of it, the writing room is thought of at this point. SpongeBob writing room. I'm just like trying to quickly, like anything that might even be just things that are relevant to me. I just want to go ahead and get in the armory chests. Copper nickel staff. Half mask. Maybe we want to keep that one for the fashion. You want to go to Dave and Buster's and see everyone? Okay. But that sounds like so much energy. Maybe you should just rest today so that you maybe have energy beforehand. Sounds like you're not well rested. I think if it's something that I'm using as a glam, I can keep it in my chest and it should be okay. Browsers of casting. Sorry, the inventory's gotten too uncomfortably full. I have to just start doing this. Your sleep schedule has been fucked up. You went to take a nap at 8 p.m. on Friday, ended up sleeping to 6 a.m. Full on passed out, didn't get to sleep till 1 or 2 this morning, and got up at 8:30. Oh yeah, that's no good. Even if you're getting sleep, if it's inconsistent sleep or too much sleep, it's still bad for you. We are very delicate creatures, unfortunately. Can I put ones that I want to keep in the saddlebag? Will that work? I really don't want to like lose out this glam by accident, so like I put it in here, type of thing. Until I can put it somewhere that makes more sense. The glider skin gloves of casting. Armory chest is, of course, full. Obviously. Always will be. Okay. That was a lot of that. When you're getting sleep, it's just in a weird schedule. The most important thing for sleep, more than the amount, is the consistency. Which sucks, because it's maybe the hardest one to get, but the consistency is like by far the most important part when it comes to human sleep. My mercy. Your Majesty, we had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, it's you. My ink, were you able to retrieve it? By consistency, I mean the amount and like at the same time of day. For like over and over again for long periods of time. Yes, this is the ink. Almost all of it too. When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse, but thanks to you, it's simply bad again. But you had the vision too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin-eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousness. For a long time we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me, I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked, so will give you the service I promised. Nothing up my sleeve, and Viola, may it serve you well. Trying to decide on a gamble. I have introverted days and extroverted days, and I cannot tell what day it is until I people. Right now, it is a 60% chance I have the energy to survive a day of Buster's level of stimulation. But I could take a gamble as my friends want me to go play magic. That's tough. That's tough. It's a gamble. I don't think it's a 50-50 gamble, though. Given the fact that you're already kind of wiped out and you've had weird sleep the past few days, I think if you go play magic, it's probably gonna wipe you out more than anything. Rather than jumpstart extroversion. At least that's my guess. I'm not you, so I can't say, but like... I feel like if it's 50-50 on a well-rested day, it's probably like 70-30 on a not well-rested day. The Elder's answer. There's nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. I should mention that Elder Weird Ankh returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say I'll have tidings for you. The epitome of Newton's law. You spelled Newton like neutron. I like that actually. What, are you talking about conservation of energy? A body, it rests, stays at rest. A body motion stays in motion. So like you carry momentum well is what you're saying. I understand, that does make sense. Yeah. It's a decision. Does it have to be interacting with people? Like if you just like take a walk or something, will you know if you have the energy? Or could you like just go to the gas station and talk to the clerk there real quick, like a conversation? Like this doesn't count, like it has to be face to face. There you are. I've been informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people, and for that you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. Begin. Please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on to the matter of the stone scepter. During our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In this light, we've decided to entrust their fate to you. Take it. The stone scepter of New Moor. This makes 3 relics. One more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by grace of nature. The leader, upon Ilmeg's founding, arose as ruler of all Fae folk to bring order to our righteous kind. In our turn, we Fae folk render our blessing unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. They may become a sin-eater, or remain unchanged, and you face them. Be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Dear, is there anything else that we should know? Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, then none would blame you for it. You are welcome to remain among us a while longer. Well, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will have next chance. We'd see that you were comfortable, of course, and in all our power make you feel at home. Oi! It's more like the energy it would take to get ready and go play Magic is a lower bar to entry than Dave & Buster's, but since you already would be out and about, that would drastically lower the amount of social energy it would take to get me to drive there instead of drive home. You're saying it's a stepped approach. It takes less inertia to go play Magic than go to Dave & Buster's, but it may give you the momentum to continue to Dave & Buster's.
Honestly, I look away for a moment, and every Fae folk and their nuncle tries to steal my saplings from me. This is my sapling, mine. Do you hear? Not yours and not the Foul's. And anyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce him would wish they hadn't.
The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They're held in the Amaro's safekeeping in the settlement, Wolkdorf. It bears mentioning that these Amaro are unlike those which thou heretofore encountered, owing to a peculiarity of evolution. They're capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have the Fae folk. So saddens us to have you leave. We wish you well on your way. When you arrive in Walkendorf, seek out the largest of the Amaro. His name is Seto. He's the leader and the bearer of the relic. Dylan, your gameplay mechanics are complicated. Your systems are complex. Did that consume the ticket? It did not. I did not want to use the ticket because that's such a short distance. The Amaro Talk. Gotta be like the biggest one. Oh, Aether Current. Lots of close friends, many of which you've not seen in person in a while, especially not as a group. Gaunt. Ispa. After 100 summers, it has become a blur. There was a time when I loved nothing more than going for strolls with my master. I can scarcely bestir myself to leave my nest. So around here somewhere is a big bird. The biggest bird. There we go. Sleepy. Pawns, flashing lights, loud ambient noises, strangers talking loudly, having to spend money to enjoy my time. I also need to get gas. I feel like at the very least I could probably just pick you up from your, like, apartment. Because you live pretty close to there, so, like, I could just get you. You would need to get gas. An enormous Amaro slumbers peacefully. Seto! Art? Nope. Nope, not him. The hidden mechanic of not having to try. Forgive me, I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? Did I hear you all right? You desire the crystal shoes that you may confront the Light Warden? No, you mustn't think such thoughts. Well, no guilt. Unless you're saying you want me to guilt you, so that you have less of an option. Even if you were indeed immune to the light's corruption, as you claim, vanquishing the king would bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly. Return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Come, my friends, let us leave him with his thoughts. Deciding on what you want is the goal right now. Isn't it funny how we cannot know what we want? We are difficult creatures. It is harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. And little wonder, just the first time thou hast set foot here. 'Twould behoove you all to learn of the nature of this community, I think. and there is no surer way than to speak to its members. In such wise, you will come to understand Seto's reasoning for refusing us, and I hope gain an insight into how yet they may be persuaded. You don't know if you want to go to bar on a school night? Did you just say school night when you have work the next day? Like it's still a school night? So I bid ye seek out the Amaro. I like that. I might keep doing that. I bid ye seek out the Amaro, make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of greeting. Go pet the birds.
Go pet the birds.
I'm gonna pet you. Good. How long has it been since I last felt man's touch? I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Obert, a noble and valiant soul. Like so many others, he died fighting the Sin-Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in land out of respect for his memory. Are these the mounts of the old Warrior of Darkness party, Ardbert's party? These are their mounts, aren't they? Are you one of those treasure hunters? There's nothing left for you here. That tickles. Enough. I never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amaro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all mindless beasts, but then a Major Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence that we might better serve our masters. After that empire fell, those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we were born and with the seed of our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, this seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us, amongst other things. So it was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. Good bird. Coin trick. Trick the coin. What's your answer then? What is all this commotion? Did something happen while we slumbered? What's happening? Why am I being patted? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. We're kinda loath to come here for fear of the Fey folk. But then we are Fey folk too. When first we made our home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. It's easy to forget sometimes. You think you're gonna bow out? You flipped a coin and it landed on don't go and you felt relief. So the trick is to not actually let the coin decide, but to feel your reaction to what the coin decides? Is that the trick? Like if it said don't go and you were like, but I kind of wanted to. Huh. I never thought to do that. It's clever. That is valid. If you don't want to go, that is a-okay. If you happen to change your mind though, let me know and I will pick you up, but no pressure. Thou hast peered into the hearts of the Amaro, I take it. And thou canst not choose but see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. I too love men. It is out of concern for our welfare and not scorn that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must. To that end we must needs have the crystal shoes. Hugo, might I prevail upon thee to confer with Seto in private? The task of slaying the Light Warden will ultimately be thine, and it is for thee, I believe, that he worries most. Tell him of thy many great deeds, spoken in earnest. Thy words may yet move him to change his mind. You're in a multiplayer video game mood. Anything in particular? You've spoken with my brethren. Then you see it not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore. None of us can. To lose one who has placed a gentle hand on us even once fills our hearts with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest.
I'll win, don't worry.
What am I to make such declarations? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer men's to fight for, nor will your doing so compel the Fae folk to change. And in order to obtain the other relics, you will already have paid the due price. Not more is owed. Why then would you risk all to face our fallen king?
To save the world.
What did you say? That's just like what Artbert said. These very words could be a coincidence. Very well, you may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. I am a big bird. The eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared, then meet me in the clearing to the east. Ere I will lure out the fiends that you may slay them. Group activity from the comfort of your desk. I can't recommend anything specific, unfortunately. I would not know. What's that? Werewood? Creek. Oh, those were in Stormblood, but he's small here. No, with different name. I am Nick. Yep, that's me. Hypothetical. Hypocritical, hypothetical. Hippopotamus, Hippocratic. What's up? Will use my voice to lure at the Sin-Eaters. I once did when I hunted with an old friend. People cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. But come, we begin at your signal. Let's say you remember... Let's say you somehow got to the point of running some form of TTRPG game / one-shot. Okay. I probably wouldn't get to that point, but hypothetically we're there. Ready then? Very well. Someone came up with a character named Cool Nick. How would you feel? Did someone make a character named Cool Dylan and you're not sure how to take it? Stop. I think I'd be okay. I understand how that might be kind of a... That could be annoying. But I think I would take it okay personally. In the Halantar campaign, there's literally a character named Nick Facticus, based off of the Nick Fact concept, where I'm like a huge liar. So like, that was a little weird for me at first, but like, I think it's funny now. Nick Facticus. If it was my character, I would name the character Cool Dylan number 2. Did the mic pick up the whisper? I'm curious. You made short work of those creatures, I will not deny it. I've seen enough, let us return to Wokedorf. It did not, okay. Yeah, whisper, I was like, because there already is one. I forget that whispering generally does not get picked up by the microphone because I have a noise gate on. Also, if I screamed as loud as possible, it would also not be picked up. Well, it would be picked up, but it would be filtered out. Cool Dylan 2, Simba's Pride. Cool Dylan 2, A Tale of Two Kitties. Cool Dylan 2049, and The Dial of Destiny. The ease with which you slew those Sin-Eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I still require some time to think. And if you should be willing, there is a favor I should ask of you. Boar's ass bird. It is not a test of strength, but a personal request. Hear my tale. A while ago, I fought Sin-Eaters who had wandered into Ilmeg. In the heat of battle, I dropped a prized possession, a medallion. All the places it should fall, it was along Mirror Lake. We Amaro are not fond of water, and we certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Falf, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief than return it to me. I had despaired of retrieving my treasure, but having seen what you are capable of, perhaps you will be able to find it. I ponder a request for the shoes. Will you not go in search of my medallion? If it should even elude you, I will accept it that it is gone forever. In this area, just like all the tribes are in one place. There's like the Pixies, the Falf, the Nomo or whatever, the Amaro. Like they're all here. They're usually like separated out in the expansion. Except the Aether Current quest. I beg your pardon, I must have dozed off again. Ever since I turned 300, I can barely stay awake. Sandman was my name, and I had something for you. What was it again? Ah, yes, a request. But if you seek out a young Amaro who is newly arrived in Ilmed, I ere go into the details, but tell me, know you the nature of our community, Wokedorf? It is a place where those of us who've attained intelligence continue to live out our days. We are born mindless beasts, but if we abide among men for a century or so, we may awaken to our abilities long lost in our kind. Speech not least of all. As we've awakened might know Wokedorf, we have still new more friends to place enchantments on the crystals throughout Little Neg. These crystals call out to our brethren across Nalvarant, drawing them hither. However, the aforementioned young Amaro was not prepared for what he found here. That is, other-speaking Amaro. No sooner did I welcome him than he bolted and ran. He is wary of us. Having served men until recently, I believe he will trust you. Please, will you not find him and persuade him to come here? To help you on your way. He fled to the west of the settlement. I'll do it later. Do it later. Not right now. Dylan, how far are you in your new Elden Ring playthrough? You're not New Game Plus 1. Wait, I went in the wrong direction. Running into Caelid. Sounds wretched. You're not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Are you burnt out? Are you doing Caelid after Limgrave and Liurnia and Weeping Peninsula? Because I know some people do Caelid just like before Liurnia. Oh fuck. This was supposed to be I'm in the wrong place. This is for the Amaro quest. Well, I'm here, I might as well. You're not in a single player mindset. Fair. I'm basically only ever in a single player mindset unless I'm already with people. Had been consumed by a large beast. Despite the DLC for despite Shadow of Erdtree coming out, Faye is actively still playing Final Fantasy 16, so I have not taken the PS5 back yet, by the way. Just FYI. And I'm not gonna rush them. Not sure. Yeah. Amaro regards you with wary eyes. It's alright to talk.
You know I can talk? There was another fella like me. You know him? The whole settlement is talking tomorrow. It must be the place he wanted to show me. My name is Tonachia. My master was a traveling merchant. One day I discovered I could speak. I was so happy I thought my master would be happy too, but when I spoke to him, he looked as if a ghost had... He'd seen a ghost and abandoned me. Since the day I'd been wandering the land by myself, I'd heard of old Meg and thought it'd be nice to see it, but I'm freaking out. Settlement, Waldorf, sounds like a nice place, but I don't want to live there. I've been alone a long time. I don't feel comfortable around others anymore, not even other Amaro. That's fine. You don't gotta talk to them.
I'm about to go jump in this lake. Might as well go ahead and dive. Cool. I think there's one of these under Jordan Lake. Like they just poured water over the village. Can I teleport when I'm underwater? Glittering object. This is not Seto's medallion. House of the First Light. It's probably in here. Seems like a place they'd want me to see. Ardbert's cock ring. Ah, you are returned. How fared your search?
Ah, my medallion! You found it! Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young, in those days, I could not speak, but we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories.
No.
This medallion he found during an adventure, fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride.
Oh.
His name was Ardbert, and he was my friend.
Yeah.
Ardbert, thou sayest?
Everyone blamed him for the flood, him and his comrades. Some few spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear. And so I left behind men
No.
and their lies and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others.
Sounds familiar.
Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
Oh, you sad feeling. I'm sure Ardbert knows how you feel.
You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due perhaps to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbert's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
Thank you. Finally, the crystal codpiece. Now my collection is complete.
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
This trouble, terrible trouble.
Has something happened at Leader Loran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Ilmeg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught.
As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following. Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers. Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success.
So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
Wow.
No, Midfelia. You'll only get on the foot. Now come.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Complete. Nice. Level 79. Quick BRB. Gonna take a few minutes. Be right back.